Oh.
That right there, three-time Olympic medalist and all-around legend on the slopes and in life, our friend Lindsey Vonn.
She's the most decorated American skier in history, and now she's talking all about it in her new book, Rise. Welcome, Lindsey.
Hi, Lindsey.
Hey, guys. So good
Nice
to see you.
to see you. You look great. So, Lindsey, this is the first Winter Olympics where you're not going to be competing in quite some time, huh? How do you feel?
Definitely a bit of FOMO. You know, I would love to be competing. I, miss the speed and the adrenaline, and of course, competing with my teammates. But it's been a couple of years now. I'm in a great place, and I think more than anything, I'm excited to watch my teammates succeed, and a lot of the girls that I've been mentoring over the past few years, not just on Team USA, but on other nations as well. So I'm excited to cheer them on.
Lindsey, I think about this a lot, and Mari and I were talking about before we came on. As an athlete, your whole life, you're prepping for these certain moments since you were a little girl. And then when it's time to retire, how do you fill that void?
It was definitely difficult. I mean, I've been doing it since I was 2.5. Even before I could walk, I was in my dad's backpack while he was coaching. So it's been a part of me my entire life. And then, when I retired, I woke up and all of a sudden it was no longer there. So it was a tough transition. It took a bit of time and it was a transition, but I'm very happy right now.
You mentioned you started skiing at like 2 years old, I believe you said, right? Really, really young. Did you feel like you missed out on any sort of semblance of a normal childhood, going to dances or maybe prom or stuff like that because you were so focused as an athlete?
Yeah, I definitely didn't have a normal childhood by any stretch of the means. But I think for me, I learned so much from traveling the world. And, I learned German because I went to Europe by myself when I was 9 and I couldn't communicate with kids my age. So that was something that, I learned and wanted to learn from that trip. But I think, ultimately I have the last laugh in that regard. I learned I wasn't the cool kid, but in the end, I'm happy with my choices.
Well, I don't know. You're pretty cool to me, I think, with everything you're doing.
I think it's all working out.
Yeah.
And you got to meet and work with one of your idols. You did the documentary on Peekaboo Street. I grew up loving her, and I got to meet her in Sun Valley. What was that like for you, and what did she mean to you?
I met her at an autograph signing in Minnesota when I was 9, and meeting her made me want to be an Olympian. So I credit her to really inspiring me. And when I had this opportunity to direct and produce with Frank Marshall, Peekaboo's documentary, I was so honored. So this was such a great project. I know everyone's going to love it. It comes out this later this month on Peacock. So everyone should tune in and watch Peekaboo's story and be inspired, hopefully, as much as I was as a kid.
I can't wait to see all that's ahead of you. And right now, we see that you have a new trainer. Roll this clip and tell us what's going on.
Just the average day in the gym with The Rock
spotting
me squat. No big deal.
What kind of chains are you squatting there?
Very heavy ones.
Yeah,
everything in his gym is very heavy and it's very difficult to lift. That's why he's so strong.
You were in the Iron Paradise?
Oh yeah, always in the Iron Paradise. I go there often when he's not there, but it's such a treat to be able to be in the gym with him. Obviously he's incredibly strong, but he's an incredibly nice human being, and I'm very lucky to call him my friend.
So wait a minute, you've always been friends, you and The Rock?
We became friends after he actually did a Sports Illustrated interview, and they asked him, who could keep up with you in the gym. And for some reason, he said my name out of all the names in the world, which I was very surprised by because I don't know if that's actually true. But ever since then, we've been friends. I love getting his voice memos. He's sung me happy birthday before, and he could work on his tune a little bit.
You got a birthday shout out from Moana? That's awesome. Well, congratulations on the book, Lindsey. Always nice catching up with you. Lindsey Vonn's book, Rise, is available in bookstores right now. And we should mention, by the way, the Winter Olympics begin February 3rd on NBC and Peacock.
I can't wait. And coming up, the incredibly talented Marie Osmond is here. She's sharing a story you haven't heard about Betty White. Oh, hey, Marie. Coming up next. Good job.
Hi, Lindsey.